If you're over 40 and your training doesn't hit like it used to, you're in the right place. A new 2025 study shows VO2 max decline isn't random. It drops because of predictable changes in the heart and the muscles. And most riders never adjust their training to match those changes. That's why so many masters riders feel stuck. You train well, you stay consistent, but the gains don't land. And it's not effort, it's structure. After 40, your physiology runs on a different timeline, but most training plans still follow the weekly template built for younger riders. So today, I'm going to show you the 4-part system I use with masters athletes. I call it the preservation pyramid. It's got 4 layers and each one protects a part of your performance that naturally declines with age. And then later, I'll show you how the pyramid fits into the 14-day masters phase structure, the model that replaces the old 7-day training week and finally gives your body time to adapt. So let's start at the bottom of the pyramid. Layer 1, recovery and fueling. This is the base layer and the reason most riders over 40 feel stuck. You don't need more recovery because you're weaker. You need more recovery because your body is doing more work more slowly, just to repair the same damage. As you age, stroke volume falls, muscle oxygen extraction declines, anabolic signals weaken, satellite cell activation slows, mitochondria regenerate more slowly, and hormones that drive adaptation naturally fall. And the outcome from all of this is actually quite predictable. You recover more slowly, even when you do everything right. It's why the plan that worked at 40 starts breaking you at 60. So what do? Well, you fuel properly. 60 to 90 gram carbs an hour on long rides, enough protein, creatine daily, and consistent sleep. And you space your key sessions. Most masters riders need around 48 to 72 hours between strength or serious intensity. If you need more, you take more. In the Masters durability system, this spacing is built into the design. We don't cram sessions into a Monday to Sunday box. We use 14-day phases so your adaptation matches your physiology. And once recovery is stabilized, every other layer becomes more powerful. Layer 2, strength and force. Most riders don't lose endurance first. They lose force. Strength training restores the ability to produce power under load. But the mistake most older riders make isn't choosing the wrong exercises, it's rushing their rests. Short rests spike heart rate and destroy force output. Real strength work for riders over 40 means heavy but controlled lifts, 2 to 3 minutes rest, 1 to 2 sessions every 10 to 14 days. Focus on hinge, squat, and push and pull patterns. The goal isn't fatigue, the goal is force, because force is what keeps your power stable late into rides. In the Masters durability system, strength A and B sessions sit inside of a 14-day phase, placed so they boost your riding instead of interfering with it. Layer 3, durability. Durability is what separates strong masters riders from frustrated ones. And as you age, your metabolic flexibility changes. You rely more on carbs, you fatigue sooner, and you drift earlier. Heart rate rises faster and output drops even when effort feels the same. Durability training teaches your system to stabilize under load. That means one long, steady, properly fueled ride every 10 to 14 days. Not heroic, not a death march, just enough for drift to show up so you train your ability to control it. This is the ride that most older riders skip, and it's the one that reveals the truth about your system. Inside the Masters durability system, the durability ride anchors each phase. It's placed far enough from strength and VO2 work that it helps you adapt instead of burying you. Layer 4, intensity and structure. Intensity isn't off limits for older riders. It just can't be careless. Stacked intensity, it rises fatigue, recovery cost, and long-term cardiac strain, especially in male masters athletes. But avoiding intensity completely also accelerates decline. The sweet spot is a small dose placed in exactly the right spot. But the most important part isn't the intensity itself, it's the placement. And this is why the 7-day model fails older riders. Wrong work, wrong day, wrong spacing. One rider, Mike, he's 70, said something that stuck with me. Why are training plans still locked into a 7-day week? And I think he's right. Older riders don't adapt on a 7-day cycle, and I'm now experimenting with 14-day phases. recovery first, strength sessions placed for force, one durability ride, and one high quality VO2 max session at the top. And if you're doing one VO2 session per phase, choose the one with the strongest evidence behind it. 4x4 minutes at 105 to 120% of threshold with 3 minutes easy in between. It's a high cardiac load. It's repeatable, minimal neuromuscular damage, perfect for masters riders. In the masters durability system, this lives at the sharp end of each phase. So now you know the 4 strategies that stop the fade as you age. If you want to see exactly how this all fits together for 40 plus riders, I built the Masters Durability System, an 8-week structure built around 14-day phases that follows this exact pyramid. If you want a full system to follow, I will link it below. But first, you need to ride better with the power you already have. So watch this video next and I'll show you how to pedal more efficiently so you get more speed and control out of every ride.